What's up, guys? It's the Swingman here, back with another upload. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to play you a little HitTrax challenge that I did with Eric Flynn the other day. And if you guys haven't watched my other videos, we've done a few of these already. This is personally my favorite game on the HitTrax that we play. Essentially, you could see all of the goals on the top right. And basically, there's 9 tasks that we have to perform. You get a round of 3 swings to complete as many tasks that you can, and they have to be done in a row. So if you don't do it on that swing, you have to stay there. Like you can see right there, I hit a back-to-back outs, just trying to hit a single back up the middle. So after you complete, your single, double, triple, then it goes to a little harder. So we go oppo single, oppo double. Now we didn't do oppo triple because essentially you do have to hit opposite field gap in deep right center field to get that triple on this particular field. But then we do a home run followed by an opposite field home run, so anything to the right of the center field 405 marker. And then we have to do a hit that is harder than 105 and also finish off with a 450-foot or further home run. So and then first one to complete the task wins the game. In the meantime, while I'm showing you this game, I do want to kind of go over my thoughts on the whole Astros situation. And I know I post some stuff on my Instagram channel kind of joking around about it, but the whole situation is just, it's so brutal now. I'm 31 years old. In 1998, I was 10 years old, and that was when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were doing the home run chase. And so I got to live through the steroid era and see both ends of it. So I got to see when steroids were making the game more popular, and then also obviously the demise of all the players who took steroids. So I see a lot of posts comparing the situations, or at least trying to, seeing which one ruined baseball more, steroids or this. And I honestly think it's not even a comparable situation at all. In this case with stealing signs using, live feed cameras, which obviously is illegal, it just ruins the whole layout of the baseball game. That doesn't do any good for anyone except for the Astros. And you could say taking steroids is a selfish thing, but when you're in a league when everyone else is taking steroids too, if you're facing a guy throwing 100 miles an hour, I'd maybe want an edge too, especially at the time, they didn't drug test back then. So anyway, getting back on topic, with the Astros cheating, the way I look at it is baseball is laid out almost perfectly. As far as the creators of baseball, originally, I don't like what they're doing with all the new rules, but how the bases are laid out, 60 feet, 6 inches to the mound, and 90 feet down the lines. It's so crazy how perfect it is. You're a shortstop, you get a ground ball, you just bobble it for a second, you have decent speed, you're going to be safe. It's just a perfectly timed sport. As far as pitchers trying to get hitters out, the whole purpose is to throw off timing. That's really all it is. You want to deceive the hitter into looking like you're throwing the same pitch every time, yet you're throwing several different ones. And if you could trick the hitter, take off the rhythm and timing, you're going to get them out for the most part. And even if they're on your pitch, they still have most of a chance of getting out. So that's a huge part of the game, and that's what keeps the game rolling, and that's what keeps the game fair. With the Astros stealing signs, it totally disrupts the whole aspect of the game, the whole chess match that goes back and forth. And Aaron Judge said it best, it was just an unfair advantage that you can't defend against. You can't do anything to compete against that. And it just makes the entire situation completely just unfair, is really the word. And in my opinion, it did really, it had a big scar on the game. It really did. You got World Series champions, you got an MVP, all on the same team that got caught cheating. It's really sad. You know, I'm a big fan of a lot of those Astros guys. They're great ball players, don't get me wrong, but you know, I played in the minor leagues. You guys, you know, my followers, if you haven't listened to my story of why I got released, or you know, the truth about minor league baseball, go check those videos out. It's a grind in the minor leagues. The first thing I had a feel for when I heard the news was the pitchers. And then you hear stories where, you know, it affected guys trying to get into the big leagues, you know, or breaking into the bigs and having to face a team that knew what you were throwing. Like, even if that happened in the minor leagues, you're going to get shoved. Like, guys will hit you all over the place if they knew what you're throwing all throughout your minor league career. You'd go nowhere. You make your way through the minor league system being effective and throwing great pitches, and you get into the bigs with the most elite hitters and they know what you're throwing. It's like a big old cheat code, and it's so bad. And you know, I don't think there's really any recovering for any of these guys on the Astros squad. I don't think they're ever going to truly recover from this. Just like Ryan Braun, you know, with steroids, just like how no one really cares about Manny Ramirez or knows how great that guy really was. Like, guys who got really busted for steroids, they'll never be appreciated. And then this whole thing's even worse. So I think they will be... For as long as they're in the game, they're just going to be the most hated players. And it's sad to say, but it's true. And you know, a lot of people are upset they didn't get any repercussions. Obviously, I'm upset about that, but you know, for the long term of their careers, they will forever be affected by it. And in my opinion, is one reason why they shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame ever. And some of these guys are very good and have the talent to, you know, be future Hall of Famers. So, yeah, I don't know. And then as far as moving forward from the game, in my opinion, you can't really fight. You can't fight it. The technology is just going to keep getting better. I think you have to adjust the game to figure out how people could transfer signs back and forth that isn't physical. So, you know, you got a catcher and a pitcher be able to talk back and forth to each other, whether it's through devices or whatever, to where the camera can't pick it up. That's really the only advantage of having a live feed camera, is to pick up signs. So if you do some kind of device, allow catchers and pitchers to wear something so where they can communicate back and forth to each other just to give signs, then it will be free range for everyone. There's no way they could use, you know, television or cameras to cheat anymore. You know, they could use it to try to pick up pitchers tipping their pitches, whatever. But, you know, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, like I said, you can't really fight it, because I honestly think people will continue to figure out ways to use that. So, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Leave a comment below what you guys think. You know, obviously everyone that's a true baseball fan is very upset. But that's basically, I guess, in layman terms. But in the meantime, I'm going to still enjoy the game. I love this game, and I will continue to joke about it, because the only thing you can do in a situation like this is just make light of it and just ride out the jokes as long as possible. So you can see there, I did end up pulling out the win there off of Eric Flynn, and just squeezed in a 450-foot homer for the win. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading hopefully more often than usual, and get you guys some more hitting tips, as well as an update on the long drive coming up next. But again, thanks for watching.